Both Facebook and Twitter seem to be developing their own versions of the popular Clubhouse app. Google releases a new video editor. Shopify announces new integration with Facebook. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. And at the end, I'm going to give you a bonus news item which you don't want to miss. It is about an important deadline coming up on 23rd February related to Facebook ads. Welcome, I'm Nachi Lazarus, and this is the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from Clubhouse. Clubhouse is an audio-only, invite-only social media app as of now. It's also iOS only, so it's really in a beta stage with lots of restrictions. But in spite of that, the app has seen tremendous growth. In December, they had 600,000 plus users, and in January, in just 1 month, they moved to a couple of million or more users, and some of the top VIPs have been on the platform, and it's fast gaining popularity. But the news I have for you today is Facebook is starting to develop its own version of Clubhouse as reported by New York Times. And also interesting to see how Twitter, they started in mid-December, Twitter started testing its own version of Clubhouse called Spaces, Twitter Spaces. And recently in the last couple of weeks, we've seen Twitter roll this out to a wider group of audience, not to everyone yet, but more people are starting to get access to Spaces. I was actually on a Twitter Space call last week and got to experience it firsthand. Very much like Clubhouse, but it has additional features to Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is starting to feel the competition, the heat from the competition in its own space. If you've not yet checked out Clubhouse, I highly recommend you do. There are lots of ways in which you can use Clubhouse for ministry. So do check it out. Our next big news is from Google. Google has been adding video editing features inside their Google Photos. Now, this is a big news because editing, having the ability to edit your videos on your mobile, on the go, is something very important for social media success in the days to come. Because the sooner you get your message out to your audience, the better it is. And sometimes it's not even about the time, it's about the convenience. Instead of hiring a video editor or working with someone in your ministry or someone in your church as a volunteer, it could all be additional workflow steps that you can avoid if you're able to quickly edit something on your phone. So Google Photos already has very good editing capability for images. Now they're bringing the editing capability for videos with more than 30 controls for video editing. Definitely check it out. Especially it's interesting that they're launching this first in the iOS apps and then they're launching it in their own Android apps, but it's all coming soon. Highly recommend you pass this news on to your social media team. Our next big news is from Shopify. Last week, Shopify announced new integration with Facebook, which enables people to purchase products and services and also potentially donate for nonprofits and ministries with just one click on social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram. And I'm assuming if Facebook is bringing all this together under one umbrella, then it might also be possible on Messenger and WhatsApp and so on. So one-click purchase on any Shopify store that uses Shop Pay, which is their own payment system. So first time you will set it up, all the details will be stored, and after that it will be one click, similar to a one-click purchase on Amazon. This could be big, and it may have a big impact on the e-commerce on social platforms. Our next news is from Pinterest. Last week, Pinterest announced that they are adding a new iOS widget which will help people look at their pins which are of interest to them. So as a user, you can say, this is my interest. For example, if you're interested in Bible-based pins, then you can just pin that as an interest, and then Pinterest will start showing you all the pins, all the images which are called pins on Pinterest related to your interest area. So Pinterest is starting to think ahead of other platforms when it comes to engaging people on their mobile in a visual way, and it's obviously showing with their numbers because they now have more than 450 million users, and it's fast racing, and they're doing something that other companies are not yet starting to think about. So if your ministry is not on Pinterest, if you're not using Pinterest, and if you think it's an audience that could benefit from what you're doing as a ministry, then definitely check out Pinterest. Our final news of the week is from Reddit. Last week, Reddit announced that they have raised a new round of funding to expand their operations. They would have double the amount of employees, and they also said they're expanding their advertising options. Reddit is a platform that has been growing, so I wanted to bring this to your notice. They have more than 400 million users, 50 million daily users, and these are mostly focused on conversations. Unlike other visual social media platforms, this is a very conversation based platform. So some ministries and nonprofits might have an option to use Reddit for their work. So definitely you might want to check out Reddit and see if it fits into your communication plans in any way. That's all I have for you with our top 5 news. But now let's go to the bonus section, where I'm going to talk to you about an important deadline that Facebook has given with respect to Facebook ad metrics download. Let's dive right in. Welcome to this week's bonus segment. We are talking about Facebook's new deadline for downloading advertising metrics that are older than 37 months. This announcement first came in somewhere in the late 2020s, where Facebook said we are going to give you a 37-month reporting window for ad metrics data, which means if you want a historic data before 37 months, you will not be able to get it. But now they've extended that deadline, and now they've given a new deadline, 23rd February, before which you can download the historic data available about your advertising metrics. So if you're a ministry or an agency or a non-profit that has a long set of ad metrics data, and if you thought it's going to be always available, I can always download, it's not going to be. So by 23rd February, please download your historic data. After that, only 37 months of reporting window is being given by Facebook. So just wanted to bring this to your attention. Please share this with your social media team. We will also link to this announcement in the show notes so that you can read through it and understand how to download this historic data. I hope that was useful. Thank you for joining me. If you like to dig deeper into any of the stories we talked about, we've got all the source links, details, and links related to our bonus section also in our news page, nachilazarus.com/news. Do check it out. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected, stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.